Hello viewers, welcome back. So this is part 8 of our series of session on F12 configuration for vouchers. In the last session, we saw one F12 configuration option related to purchase voucher, and in this session, we will see a couple of more options related to purchase voucher. Let us go to Tally and explore these options. Let us go to purchase voucher, enter, and I'm going to press F12 configure. So in the last session, we saw the option provide supplier detail. So I had mentioned that this option is going to be by default yes. Now if this option is by default yes, then every time when you are selecting a party ledger, the subscreen is going to open. So if you feel that you don't need the subscreen information to be captured, then very simple, all you need to do is just come here and then press F12 and make this option as no, press Ctrl A, and now if you select the party, once you select the party and when you press enter, you will notice that the subscreen is not opening. So now let's go and explore the other options. The next option is provide receipt, order and import details. So in case, so for that first you need to have this option enabled to yes, then you come here and then you can say provide receipt, order and import detail. So you make this as yes, and let us see what happens once you make this as yes. I'm going to press Ctrl A. So I selected a party, press enter, and here now you will have the receipt note information. Now Tally has an option of receiving the material and then later on accounting the purchase invoice, linking the receipt note. So basically the receipt note is your GRN. So generally what happens is the stores is going to receive the material. So when the stores is receiving the material, they are going to make an inward entry, which is a receipt note entry, or otherwise also it is called as GRN. So a receipt note number is captured as a tracking number and then the material is received. Now when you are accounting the purchase invoice for the material that has been received, you can link the tracking number, and by linking the tracking number, Tally will automatically auto-populate all the items that has been received through the receipt note in the purchase invoice. So these options we will see when we go into advanced accounting transactions at a later point in time. So this is where you have this receipt note entry, and the other information that you can capture is the receipt note document number, dispatch through, destination, and all this is really going to play an important role in your sales voucher or your sales invoice. So this is what is the additional information that gets enabled when you enable this option of provide receipt note, order and import detail. So similarly, you also have order details. So if I enable this order detail, I press yes here and press enter, and I press Ctrl here, and now when I select the party and when I press enter, you will now have the order details also here. So you can capture the order details also, and again in the advanced transaction, Tally has an option of capturing sale order and purchase order. So when you are raising a purchase order, like the way you can track the receipt note with the purchase invoice, you can also track the purchase order with the receipt note, or if you are not making a receipt note, making a direct purchase entry, you can track the purchase order with the purchase invoice. So by tracking it, what happens? Once you select the respective purchase order of the party, Tally will automatically auto-populate all the items that have been captured in the purchase order in your purchase voucher. Again, we will see this at a later point in time. So this is where you have this additional field for you to capture the order details. So the next option that is there under F12 is provide import details. So in case you want to capture your import information in the voucher, you come here and then again make this option as yes, press Ctrl A, and then after you select the party, you will now get this additional field here for the import detail. So when you enable order detail, it is going to give you this additional field for you to capture order related information. If you enable import detail, this is going to capture the additional options that are available for your import information to be captured. I hope these options would be of help to you, and make use of these options as and when it is required for your organization. So thank you all once again for staying till the end. See you all in the next session with more options to explore. Thank you very much.